we're so excited for you guys to get to know us as owners and also as artists and get to know our brand, the Dunn & Dunn brand.
So we're going to do a fun video where we're going to draw questions out of a bowl, cup type of thing, and then it's going to be completely random. Thomas and I don't know anything about them, and we're going to answer questions, so it gives you guys a chance to know us, and it's fun for us to do. So, Thomas, you want to draw one and I'll answer it?
Sure.
Okay. So the question was, is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers? I'm going to answer this like a pageant contestant would. No, I don't believe it's wrong for an animal cracker to be eaten by a vegetarian. I feel like a vegetarian has a choice in eating something that may look like an animal, but it's not actually an animal product. I have to draw it. It's my turn to draw.
Jesus. Me. Of course I am. He drives like Grandma Daisy over here.
Wow.
Can't drive, honey. He doesn't drive very fast. He's slow.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Your turn. Draw a question. Favorite place to vacation would probably be St. Martin. It's beautiful. We always like rent a car while we're there because we can just drive around and we never feel like we have to stay on the resort and not do anything. So it's beautiful. It kind of looks like, I joke with Thomas all the time because I think it looks like the Jurassic Park set where it's all just like mountainous and misty. So I think it's really cool.
It's beautiful. The sand's beautiful. The
Yeah,
water's
the beaches
beautiful.
are great.
The food is delicious.
There's awesome shopping. I mean,
They've got nude beaches.
Nude beaches. I don't want to do no nude beaches. None of this needs to be nude. Look, we're getting distracted here. This is fun. I like this. We should do this weekly.
This is therapy.
Right.
Ooh. Celebrity that I'm most like? That's hard. I would have to say if I'm going to go by like fashion sense or something that I'm going to look at and be like creative and look at like branding wise, I'm obsessed with Lady Gaga right now. Obsessed with her look because I like that glam version of her.
You could have the claws for nails and
her makeup. Yeah. I mean, just the way she looks right now in American Horror Story. I mean, I'm obsessed with her. Yeah, and then there's Adele, who, honey, I love a good contour palette. We have one in our line that I'm obsessed with. We can beat her face out.
I would be Adele. You'd be Lady Gaga.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're all about the fashion. I'm more about like the singing and being low key. Yeah. And on the weekends, I like to flip my hair around, but I'm not too fussy about it.
Have some hair pieces.
Have some hair pieces,
yeah,
but only
great.
in concert. What?
Oh, shit.
Okay. If you throw a cat out of the car window, does it become kitty litter? No, because, okay, I take that back. Only if it dies. If the cat dies and is stuck on the ground, then yes, it is kitty litter because it's immobile and someone has to come clean it up, and that's where our tax dollars go. If it's still alive...
God, you're a heartless bitch. We love our animals.
I'm just saying. She wanted to know the answer. If it's kitty litter or not. I think if it's dead.
Okay, I love my animals. He doesn't love his,
No,
apparently.
I love our animals. I'm just saying.
But I love Baxter.
I'm answering the question.
I got tired of working for other people and people telling me what I could and couldn't do and what I had to wear to work, what I couldn't wear to work, and what time I had to be at work and when I could leave. So I felt like I wanted that freedom, but I also wanted the freedom of creating a product and be able to give a service that was missing in our community here in Roanoke, Virginia, and to be able to give a good service, a good product, and we also sell some of the best products in the market, so I feel like that's probably why.
The quality.
And I think when you have clients come in the door and they're like, they don't look pretty or they don't feel pretty, and then you've got one of your staff that's made them feel beautiful and they've got that residual client every 6 weeks,
right.
That's nice.
Invaluable. The most alike. Wait, you just answered that question, so this is my question, but I drew it.
It doesn't matter.
So I'll just answer it anyway.
And I'm going to answer too.
Okay. I'm probably most like Bentley. He is the Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix, and he's a little stubborn at times. You take him outside to go to the bathroom, and he has to do his business on 45 different places, even if he doesn't have any business to do. And he doesn't like to pay attention to you when you tell him to come back in the house, and he likes to sleep and eat and just lay around, and that's probably...
And likes to play this stupid game of when you got to pick him up.
Yeah, you got to pick him up when you're sitting on the couch, and he backs up, and you have to chase him. So that's me, probably.
Look, I'm obsessed with Baxter. Like,
Baxter's our French bulldog.
Obsessed with Baxter too. I mean, I just love him so much. He has a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
He's a bully.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's more like me.
Yeah. Except you don't snort.
No, thank God. Or fart like he does.
Lord.
Oh
that
my
gas.
God. Oh my goodness. It is rank.
Oh, Lord.
Honey,
I
all
wanna
day.
answer this
Christian
one, too.
Louboutin. Honey. All day, every day, 3
But what
times on the
style?
side. Ooh.
The designer's great and all, but
Oh, honey, I don't know all that.
like a tennis shoe.
No, honey, a
loafer,
pump all day.
Yeah,
A red stiletto pump.
Like kind of pretentious, but
yes,
but
all
not
day.
really. Okay.
Black studded, red bottom with a short little mini
It's
dress
like a
on.
classy
all day.
stripper type of thing.
Doesn't have to be classy, just be a stripper.
I would probably be.
Louis Vuitton, honey.
Yeah, it was gonna be Louis, but it would probably be more like. But Louis doesn't really make loafers per se, other than like the little moccasins. But I'd probably be like a loafer, because it's like cute and trendy, but it's not like over the top at the same time. Until you buy like the Christian Louboutins and they got spikes all over them and stuff. Those are cool, but I'd probably be a loafer. I'm not quite as stripper-esque as you are.
I'm a little more showy than you are.
Yeah. This is true.
I think the golden rule is always make your client happy.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the things that we strive for with our companies is that if I make a mistake or the product isn't right for you, we try to find something that is within the line that's right. And if we don't have it, we'll buy you what you want, or we'll refund your money. And I've instilled that in our clients and also within our employees that work with us when they're backstage at a pageant or something like that. We've had contestants come up and say, oh my gosh, I don't really jive well with that artist. Is there somebody else that you can move us with? And we're very accommodating to move that client to someone else.
I think my golden rule is probably a little bit more deep. I think it's more like living life to the fullest and being happy, because it tends to reflect back into everything you do, whether it's somebody you come in contact with or the job you do. And I think that that's probably my golden rule, just being happy, not letting the little things bother you. Go for it.
I always answer this question.
We've been together for 7 years now. Yes, 7 years, going on 7 years. We met, I was working at the mall in retail, and I had 2 mutual friends that knew Thomas at the time, and we had both become single around the same time. And
I wasn't single.
so I was the other woman, let me rephrase. I was the other woman, I'm a trollop, I'm sorry. So basically those 2 girls brought him into my work unannounced to me and kind of put me on the spot and said, Drew, Thomas, Thomas, Drew. And then we went to dinner that night and we kind of hung out ever since. And then we,
I went to work, I was working with Miss USA at the time. That was my last year with Miss USA. And I flew out to Miss USA, I was gone for like 16 days, something like that. And so I come home and he had moved into my apartment.
Yeah, I grabbed all my shit and moved in.
He had moved in. You hauled it all the way in.
I didn't even get a U-Haul.
We were so broke.
Yeah.
And it's just a different life than when we live now. But we've been together 7 years and it's been a growing, we work together every day. We're together 7 days a week.
Yep.
Most of the time, 24 hours a day. A long 24 hours a day sometimes.
He says that lovingly, I hope.
No,
we were at the, little things, like we were at the grocery store the other day and I'd find like a box of Hamburger Helper and I'm like, you remember when that's all we ate?
Ugh.
Like, you remember when we were so broke,
Ramen
it was like
noodles.
ramen noodles, and it was like Hamburger Helper was a splurge. It was like, oh my God, I'm gonna actually spend 20 minutes on Hamburger Helper for dinner. You better sit down and put that napkin in your shirt so you don't make a mess, because this is about to be a 5-star legit meal here. And Hamburger Helper was...
And I was as big as a house.
Hamburger Helper was the shit. We were bloated from the sodium and everything we were eating. We drank soda like it was going out of style.
But we put our
cheap.
money away so we could start Dunn Cosmetics.
Right. So, it's all about sacrifice. So I hope you enjoyed our video. We did this just so you guys could get to know us. There'll be more videos coming soon, more about the product, more about... We do hair as a full-time business, so there'll be some tutorials mixed in there with hair and makeup.
You'll get to meet Baxter.
You'll
get to meet Baxter.
Our French Bulldog. With the Louis Vuitton collar, because he's bougie.
He's pretentious. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If you're looking for makeup tutorials, we'll be putting them online, like Drew said, in the next couple of weeks. We'll have some guest models, some guest appearances from different people that are in the business come in, and
we'll film some intro videos of the other stylists that work with us, makeup artists, so you can kind of get to meet them and see what they do. So,
thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
See ya.